We'll get some handcrafted home decor with a nerdy twist.
Tina's talking with the enterprising enthusiast.
I love this.
I know, SmartiPaints Crafts. I'm like wondering about the name. Sammi Martinez joins us right now. Tell us where she got the name and what you do. Hi.
Hey, hi Tina, how are you?
Pretty good. Wow, I love your signs, very colorful. So where'd you get the name of the business?
Thank you so much. So the name of the business is a combination of my first name, which is Sammi, so S, and then M-A-R-T-I is my last name, so Martinez. So Smarty, and then paints. So I like to paint, and of course I do crafts. Yeah.
Got it.
Smarty paints.
Cute are these?
All right.
Yeah,
look
that's
at
where
that.
the name came from.
Oh, okay. So are these like wooden boards for fences? Fence
Yeah.
boards?
So these are wood. These are actually wood trim boards that I have. I just take them. I kind of sand them down a little bit, and then I use usually like a latex house paint for their base coat. And then what I do is I will hand paint, sometimes using stencils, or hand paint different either pop culture items or whatever,
so cool.
like different holidays. Thank you. But I definitely use a different technique than most people do out there. So if you were to look closely to them, you can see that there's texture, which gives them a little pop and makes them really stand out.
Oh,
so
I see.
when I got into this, I realized that the market was kind of saturated with a lot of rustic items, and not everybody's into rustic, but most people do also like a lot of pulp culture. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and focus on pulp culture items and sports, just different things that you may not find at your everyday, hobby store.
I like the Hocus Pocus one.
Same. Me too.
Thank you. I just
Look at
thank
that.
you. Yeah, I just actually painted that last night.
Oh, thank you for doing that for the show. Okay, are you going to show us something?
I am actually. So as you can see with the Hocus Pocus sign, it has what's called dry brushing. That's a technique that I use. I tend to use this technique on my Halloween signs, like this one as well over here. So what I do is I'm just going to go ahead and grab a brush like this, and I load a little bit of paint on here, and then I'll offload a little bit just to make sure that there's not too much. And then I just kind of use a technique where I flick it.
Oh, that's what my mascara looks like at 3 p.m.
You know what?
Flick.
Right?
Look at that.
So I'm just going to go ahead and do this all the way around the sign. I'll let it dry, and then I'll go back and I kind of, go like this across the board just to give it what I like to call that spooky effect.
Yeah, I love it.
So thank you.
What kind of paint do you use? You said acrylic?
So for the sign, as far as the base coating, I tend to use house paint, and then I use acrylic for the rest of it. So the detailing, the lettering, and so on. Yeah.
Now, how do people find you? Smarty Paints.
So people can find me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, and I also have an Etsy shop. If they search Smarty Paints, usually it'll come up. My logo is purple with some like paint splotches on it. But yeah, they can find me Facebook, Instagram, and again, my Etsy shop. I'm usually available, and I tend to get back to people pretty quickly. So if they're interested, please let me know.
And where are you going to be on Saturday?
I'm going to be here at White Blossom Ranch for the Summer in the Barn event.
There you go.
That's being hosted by Serendipity Social. Okay.
There you go. Summer at the Ranch, 9 to 3. There's the address right there, Highway 120 in Oakdale.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, come out and visit us. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Love it. All right, back to you.
Those are so cute.
That's
I
cute,
love
huh?
those. Yeah.